We've got a pretty big New York Rangers Brennan Othmann prospect update to take a look at here today, as he has been selected to the 2024 AHL All Star game, which is great to see. He has had a really good year so far as a rookie in the AHL and has put up some great numbers with the Wolfpack, who are one of the better teams in the entire AHL as well. So hopefully that team can go on a run alongside Brennan Othmann, who right now I would say is the top prospect, with Gabe Perreault not being too far behind, though. But obviously, Othmann, like I said, had a great year so far, and he is also being selected alongside Mac Hollowell, who was signed this past season from the Leafs/Toronto Marlies, and he has had another great year as well. But starting off here and taking a look at what Brennan Othmann has done so far this season with the Hartford Wolfpack, he has 28 games played, 9 goals, 14 assists, 23 points, a -6, but overall I think has put up some great numbers and really has played pretty good. We know he's not a complete product yet. He's definitely got some room to grow, and we saw him in the NHL for a bit this year so far, but he has a ton of upside, and I think these numbers for his first year of North America Pro Hockey, I think has done a really good job. And I mean, 9 goals, 14 assists is not bad at all. And you take a look at a guy like Will Cooley, who last year was a rookie in the AHL as well, was pretty much in the exact same spot as Othmann was this year. Last year, Will Cooley had 69 games played, 45 points at the end of the year. So a guy like Othmann is a lot closer to a point per game than Will Cooley is. And we've seen how good Cooley has looked so far this year in the NHL. So I think a guy like Othmann next year will be a full-time NHLer and more than likely will have a pretty big role with this team, I'd imagine, at least on that third line at minimum, if not in the top 6, but I definitely think is a very realistic possibility next year. But taking a look, though, and comparing him to other rookies in the AHL so far this year, right now, points-wise, he is in 10th place. But if you take a look at the points per game-wise, though, he actually is in 7th place, tied with Samu Tuomala. So not too bad at all there with a .82 points per game. Not too bad. You know, the 3 guys ahead of him, but they have, 2 of them have 1 game played each. Another guy has 6 games played. So I wouldn't really count those if you're counting guys, with 7 games or more played. Right now, among rookies in the AHL, he is tied for 7th place in points per game wise. So not too bad at all. Obviously missed a couple games here recently because he moved up to the NHL, got the call up there. Played pretty decent, although he didn't get a point in any of those games. I thought he still played a pretty decent role. I mean, he played pretty physical, made a lot of hits, spotted some blocked shots, some good chances, had a really nice pass there to Brzezinski the one time. And he is a guy with a ton of talent. I mean, offensively, we know how dynamic he can be. He's a great playmaker, good goal scorer, can be a good forechecker, can lay the body a bit as well. But I think last year, being a Pete's fan, I watched a lot of his game, and it did look like he really took a big step forward in his overall game, especially in the defensive zone. Last year with the Petes, obviously won the Memorial Cup, and he was a big part of that run there. But I think his overall game is what really impressed a lot of Pete's fans and myself. He looked a lot better there, which is definitely a good sign. So really rounded up that overall game. He's going to be a great offensive guy, obviously, but defensively, he is not going to be by any means a liability, which is definitely a good sign moving forward. But taking a look here, though, at where Brennan Othmann ranks among the other Hartford Wolfpack players points-wise, right now, he is in 4th place with 28 games played, 23 points. Right behind him in 5th place is Riley Nash with 23 games played, 22 points. So right near a point per game, and definitely a nice veteran guy to have down there. In 3rd place, we have the guy who's been called up for a while now, Johnny Brzezinski with the Rangers, but he's still in 3rd place on that team with 16 games played, 25 points. He really did have a great start to the year in the AHL, and so far has done a pretty good job in the NHL as well. Then in 2nd place here, we have Mac Hollowell, who is the other guy who was selected to the All Star game this year in the AHL, so that's great to see. For a D-man, 26 games played, 1 goal, 25 assists, 26 points. He is putting up some great numbers, so obviously, he's had a pretty good season so far and definitely is deserving of being an all-star. And then leading this team right now in points is Alex Belzile, another solid kind of veteran guy to have down there. 31 games played, 11 goals, 17 assists, 28 points. Not too bad at all. And taking a look here at the other really good prospects that were selected, you got Yuri Kulik and Isaac Rosen of the Buffalo Sabres. Then you have Dylan Guenther of the Arizona Coyotes, Simon Edvinsson and Jonathan Berggren of the Detroit Red Wings. Then you also have Dustin Wolf of the Calgary Flames, Graham Clark of the New Jersey Devils, and also Brant Clark, who's actually a very close friend of Brennan Othmann. They played 3 seasons together of minor hockey back from 2016 to 2019, and they also played in 2020 with Canada Black at the U17s, as well as last year at the U20 World Junior Championships. They both won gold together there as well, so they're obviously very close. That's cool for Othmann to have a buddy there as well. And on Sunday, February 4th at 8 p.m. Eastern Time, it is the All-Star Skills Competition. And then on the Monday, February 5th at 9 p.m. Eastern Time, it is the All-Star Challenge where they do their 3-on-3 round-robin tournament, which is pretty cool to see. So we're going to see Othmann and Mac Hollowell, two very solid, people in the Rangers system right now. Obviously, Othmann has a very bright future and could one day be a very, very good player with the Rangers. It could potentially be a superstar level guy. Anyways, though, thank you so much for watching. If you have enjoyed, please smash the like button. Don't forget to comment down below your guys' thoughts on Othmann making the All-Star game, as well as don't forget to subscribe for daily New York Rangers content. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you next one. Bye.